Hello, everyone. Crystal here with your, oh my gosh, what's today? March 21st, 2021 Daily Tarot reading. As always, we're looking into the overall energy of the day, and fire takes over. OMG. I also like how it's the 21st and we have 2 and 1. And the number 3, which speaks about creativity and artistic expression and teamwork and things like that. And it's interesting because teamwork will be a bit more accepted over partnership, if that makes sense, or just doing things by yourself, which is fine. And I like that the Page of Wands is here. That's why I titled it Follow Your Own Path. Because it really is about you doing what you love, which ultimately leads you to whatever, I guess, whatever you getting the most out of your day. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's get into the cards. With the element of fire taking over, this day will be very passionate. It will be very expressive. It will be very even sexual. It will be you can sometimes with fire, if you don't use the energy properly, it can cause frustration or too much passion or friction. So just be careful of that. So let's get into it. And the Page of Wands really highlights this being the first card out. What I love about the Page of Wands is that nothing is more beautiful than the innocence of not being tainted by reality sometimes. Like when we were younger, when we had the ability to dream of being a ballerina or a doctor, it was no conditioning from the world that made us feel like it wasn't possible. And of course, we need reality and we need consistency and hard work and things like that, because ultimately the world slaps you with it, the older that you get. But if we all had that little person still inside of us, rooting us on, letting us know that we could do anything that we wanted to do, I do believe a lot of us will be a lot further on our spiritual path, financial paths, career paths, just having a happy life. So the Page of Wands gives you that inspiration. It also, if you have any Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius young people you can be around, they can be a joy today. They can really show you new perspectives. Sometimes it is the old learning from the youth. And as much as we don't want to say that, because we have a habit of in humanity to shame the generations after us. Oh, we used to go get our own water from the well. Oh, we used to call it, go visit each other. We didn't use those telephones. That's, disconnecting. Oh, you all are on the cell phones too much. We only use the house phones. It's like every generation has crap to talk about the next one. But if we just listen, if they can learn from us and if we can learn from them, we can get a lot further. So the Page of Wands gives you that ability to travel, to think about new places that you want to live, to think about to start something new, start something fresh. Sunday would be an amazing day to start anything, especially if it's dealing with like a passion project, something that you deeply believe in. And the Two of Wands in reverse, I am feeling for some of you all, this is a new passion and you're leaving something else that you once really were driven into, or something that you saw going really far into the future. Putting down something doesn't mean that you gave up. Maybe it just transformed into something else. They actually have a quote for that. I can't think about it. But with the Two of Wands in reverse, it's okay if you can't quite also, whether it's something new, something you've been pondering on, it's okay if you can't quite see how it's going to work out. Sometimes just living in the present moment and expressing your love for a person and not being so concerned on where the relationship is headed. Or, in making that YouTube channel and just trust and faith and not worrying about having 1 million subscribers. Things happen when you are enjoying it. When you start getting into the numbers and technicality of things, sometimes that's when you lose passion for it. So the Two of Wands in reverse is saying also this can sometimes play out in relationships to where you might not be seeing eye to eye with a person. But that's okay, because the Ace of Wands really helps you get back to you, find a new passion. Something is gifted to you today. It can come as a conversation with your children. It can come with a conversation with your niece or nephew or family member, partner. It can just be you sitting with yourself, working out. Like today would be a great day to get your blood flowing and ride a bike or take a walk or start a new exercise routine. Because with the energy that you're setting it to, with this day, it'll have a much greater chance of sticking. But I love the Ace of Wands. This is God, your higher self saying, here, this is what your vocation is. This is what your soul purpose is. Now you see. It's like now you're able to see something way more clear that wasn't so clear before. Maybe because you were too focused on the outcome. So I hope that this message helps you in some way. Use this fiery, passionate energy to get going, dance, move your body. All of those things are so great for you. Oh my gosh. And we are in Aries season. Oh my God, I almost forgot. No wonder why we have fire taking over. Aries season is slapping this year. We are into the spring equinox. This is the newness. This is the beginning of the year. I feel so like crazy for almost forgetting to say that. So now I understand. This is a fresh start and a clean slate because it's a new year. It is the spiritual, real new year. The new year is not really in January. That's why none of us feel it then. But now all of a sudden, as we creep over to March 19th, March 18th, March 20th, you start to feel renewed. You dead the old and you're ready to walk into this new person. And I am so for it. I hope that you enjoy. Set your intentions for this spring equinox. It is such a beautiful time of the year. And as always, I will talk to you tomorrow.